Hello Taurus, I'm Christine. Today is June 17th. I'm going to be doing a tarot card reading for the Taurus population out there interested in their forecast that will take them into approximately the end of July. I've already shuffled the cards. I will be using a deck from Donaldson and Prakowski, the Dragon Tarot. Here is a box, the front cover. So I kid you not, the Dragon Tarot. The illustrations are lovely. I've already shuffled the cards thoroughly. They wanted to sit in that position for a while. Okay, now we can begin. Okay, very talkative, chatty cards today, Taurus. Alright. Your main card today, Taurus, is Justice Up. Justice Up is all about the power of Venus in your quarter. Protection of family, children, the gentle natures. This is bringing about a tremendous amount of change towards the protection of the welfare of the civilization at large, the population at large. You should be experiencing or even leading a charge into the protection of law. Okay, the key is to change the law. Alright, so you're going to have a huge hand in that. The first card to define that is the Hierophant, which is all about the Chamber of Commerce, the mayor's office, the governor, senator, the politics that are involved in protection. This is all about safety. Alright, this can be the walls of a hospital as well. The Hierophant card is the Taurus card. So, since it is in the primary arena, I will be putting a small bowl on the Hierophant card. You issue today, Taurus, as you're sitting here and visiting Christine, is proclaiming of innocence. This is the innocent one. This can be l'enfant. Baby issues. Perhaps you're expecting a new baby. This can easily be the innocence and protection that this justice is talking about. This needs to be overseeing l'enfant, the innocent. Your issue is defined with the Death card. That means imagine a change between the veils. This defines that as possibly a new child entering your life. This is more of a birthday. So this is like a change between the veils, the landing of a new soul. So l'enfant is talking about those years between 0 and 4. Those children need the most protection, looking after. The laws need to be in place to make sure that they get nourishment and shelter and safety. Safety is contained in this card, the Hierophant. The Three of Coins reversed is talking about the drawing together of the blood that is essential inside the family. Alright, this is all about clear communications, protection, safety within the family. This is coherence, this is honor, and respect the rights of everyone in the family to be heard and well protected, observed, and accompanied. Taurus, it looks as if you are embarking on something that you really don't want to do. Okay? This is about reluctance to go. Reluctance to go there. This can be your mother-in-law's house, Taurus. You are expected to be somewhere this weekend, approximately this weekend, alright? So this is about June 20th. And this is a place you don't want to go. Right? You have good logical reasons from experience of not going. These aren't imagined reasons. They won't like me kind of things that keep you in your shell or shy. These are an accumulation, like beads on a necklace. This is an accumulation of logical reasons not to go. Alright? So, you see this as an impediment to your progress. An impediment to what you want to do. So apparently you have to put in the time. But this visit will be very important because defining even though you're reluctant to go, defining that is a great accomplishment. A great accomplishment is the world up. It is the putting a pin in it, putting a seal on it, the end. Good job, accomplishment, you did it, okay? You accomplished that, all right? So even though you might have logical reasons not to go, it is important that you do that. All right, so I will begin. I need a definer on the crown. There we go. All right. The heart of the matter of your Super Venus card, up. The Justice card is the drawing together of family. This is the size of a family dinner. This is the size of driving to, say, the retirement home and making the appropriate things to put in the window to say hello to your elderly. This is about doing what you need to do to put protective outfits or mask on to visit possibly a new baby or a toddler that you haven't seen for a while. So this is about the drawing together of your people. If you're about to adopt a child or adolescent in your life, this is talking about success of that. This is the Venus protection over the drawing together of new blood. An adoption is new blood, so that becomes your family because a stepchild or an adopted child is your new child. All right, and the Empress reversed, that is the Empress, that's the number 3 card. Motherhood and love is reversed, and in the 3rd position talks about grandparents. This is talking about the overseeing. If the grandparents are passed, they are still paying attention. This is reminding you of the legacy of this protection of the young ones is very important, Taurus. And that the legacy needs to be taken care of. Alright? So, that is the positive definer that helps lift up, reminding you that justice is your primary card, Taurus. That is a very rare primary card and something that you should be very proud about. Alright, so this is a change of how the little ones and the innocent people are protected. There's a change in the veil of reality. what could have been, what was wished for, what was desired has changed, now landed on the earth, and this is the word innocent, l'enfant innocent. Crossing you, the cards have decided to play another little game. The crossing you today, what you are coming up against are fine expectations. The Queen of Pentacles, if I could share this ball, the Queen of Pentacles is also a strong Taurus card. So you have two strong Taurus cards. The Queen of Pentacles is all about manifesting the things that should be, your expectations should be. It is an erect card that is up in your crossing position and is being defined by the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is literally, that is one messed up birthday. One messed up birthday. Okay, that means that everyone's gathered around the cake, or the family is gathered around the cake, and all of a sudden the dog comes in and eats the cake. Okay, so there's like a snafu about a birthday. Okay, so you might be expecting the arrival of a baby, and the baby comes a little early than you were expecting. Okay, so you're expecting the baby a week, and it was a week early or something like that. There is something about the birthday, likely a male, that is a little messed up, Taurus, and that is going to be your occupying problem in about 5 days. Within the next 5 days, that is going to be the problem that you have to overcome, and that might have to do with your reluctance to go somewhere. All right, okay, this is rolling of the eyes, going somewhere. What situation did you come from? The Knight of Swords reversed. The Knight of Swords reversed is the clamoring of two very powerful people in the family butting heads and creating a fight. Okay, so this can be in the community. You have two leaders. This is the fight of two leaders, clamoring, clashing, butting heads, Taurus. In the Taurus forecast, you're coming from a reputation of fighting, of clamoring. So that is the then. So now you have other things to address, Taurus, and you need to leave this past history of conflict behind you right now, Taurus. The train tracks that are before you, the devil up in this position, the devil up in this position is talking about nerviness. All right, this is not a bad place for the devil card to be. This is about nerviness. Doing the brave thing. They may be skirting the laws. I'm not saying become an outlaw. I'm saying question authority. This is all about the youth and the things that older people envy about a person who's 11 years old to 25 years old. Those strong young people that are nervy and running ahead, and you say, come back, slow down, don't go, be careful, tread lightly, walk on eggshells, be quiet, be seen and not heard. Okay, you can be saying all that, but this nervy teenager is the one bursting ahead. All right, they are not staying in their little group on the beach. They are bursting ahead, and you might be fearing for them, but that is the nature of a teenager. Okay, they propel a new society, a new thing in the family. All right, they might get in trouble, but they might be seeking out their own fortunes too. All right, Taurus, your crowning issue here. Oh, okay. The Page of Swords reversed. The Page of Swords reversed is sounding the alarm to change the air of communications. So, this can mean as tiny as changing your radio station. Okay, it can be as large as creating a new sort of network of communication. All right, it does say that there will be a drastic change from here until the end of July, Taurus. All right, so because it is presented reversed, it topples and becomes a strong positive communication. Positive communication, the sounding of the alarm as in a bell in the church steeple. It's attracting the attention of the civilization. And the Four of Coins is the tower, all right, that is looking over the land. Okay, so the Four of Coins is the rook on the chessboard. The rook is the tower figure on the chessboard. And this is talking about all of the domain, all that you can see, all that you are directly involved with, your community. All right, so there will be a drastic change in the air of your community-wide, all right, from here until the end of July, Taurus. So far, this is a very good primary and central position on the board, Taurus. This is Nani. She is my dog, and she is a company. She wants to be my companion right now, Taurus. So, in Pluto, the news from Pluto, Page of Wands, the Princess of Wands, upside down, can indicate the word earthquake. It can indicate the upheaval that happens when a building is demolished, the ground shakes, there's dust, all right? So, or it can mean that someone near you is pushing themselves, by not sleeping, pushing themselves into the area of nervousness. So be careful with yourself, be careful of the people around you. Don't demand more than you should. Don't demand of them more than you should, okay? This talks about putting too much pressure on fragile human beings. Is this too much pressure on, say, the parents of this toddler? Or the parents of this toddler who are trying to protect that l'enfant or that innocent person? Are you putting too much strain on them so that they cannot close ranks and protect that innocent? So this is a warning. This is a warning that pressure, too much pressure, can make the mind falter. You don't want to tip a sane mind into sadness and nervousness and a panic state and a manic state. All right? All right. Hello, Taurus. Before I abandon the Princess of Wands reverse, Taurus, this can also speak about someone who has gone out of their way, tried really hard to help you facilitate your next project, which is forecasted here. Okay, you have a project coming up. The project the size of a rebirth or a reinvention of yourself. You've decided to reinvent yourself. A person has tried really, really hard. And in Pluto, it's kind of a signal to you that you may not have remembered to thank them. You may have brushed them aside. You may have gotten so powerful, roaring forward with your justice, protection, all right, that you forgot to thank the little people or your mate who was running back and forth behind the lines, behind the scene, behind the curtain, changing the scenery and fashioning and placing props, and you forgot to thank the little people who were trying so very hard. All right, this is really important to identify who had helped you. Since today's the 17th, go back to say June 13th. All right, who was trying to help you on the 13th? Or who was trying to help you on June 10th? All right, that would help you identify this person. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. This will help you identify who is this person that was trying really hard to help you behind the scenes and isn't wanting any spotlight put on them. They don't want a super thank you. Just don't proceed without thank you. Oh gosh, on the 7th or the 13th, what did that person do? Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Did they just put gasoline in your car without you asking? That's helping you. That's helping you. Did they mow your lawn while they were mowing theirs? Say thank you. I appreciate that. All right. So Taurus, now let's look at your mate, the person that works closest with you. Now this, if you are a right brother, right? If you are a right brother, the mate would be the other brother too, okay? So it doesn't have to be your mate. This is the person that is looking out for you the most around you at this time. Today's June 17th. They are Ace of Pentacles. They are feeling excellent. If this is a student, they are on their way to their future. That is my nanny dog. They're on their way to their future. If they are talking in earnest, you need to listen to them. If they are the innocent, listen to them because they are at a crucial time in their life. And if they are offering you something new, like an idea, it is good to go. This is the card for yes and good to go. Through the box. Alright, so your partner is on the right side of reality. If they're asking you for a little money to invest in something, I don't mean a lot of money, but if they're asking you for a little money to invest in something, this is talking about their genuineness, their earnestness, and that they are on the mark. Okay? This, say you are a proposed executive producer, alright? So let's say, oh Nani, stop. Come here, no, come here. Can you be quiet just for a second? Okay, so if you're an executive producer and this is a renewal of something grand, alright? This in the inbox is talking about the promise of success that your mate might be having before you, like a business plan, a way to do something. This is going to renew. This is like a burst, a quasar. Okay, this is like a star, a quasar. So this is a renewal, okay, from a lull, a downtime, a down period. This is a burst, okay? So, but for some reason in your outcome, you are reluctant to do some footwork or some travel time. Like I said, this is based on logical experience, Taurus. You're not making this up, but this will finalize something. This will complete something. This will achieve something. So, if your loved one is saying, please do this, please listen, Taurus, because Crossing you is the promise of things that can be. The things that can be. Now, this is not your birthday time. So, it's not your birthday that's going to be messed up. It might be somebody else's birthday celebration that's going to be messed up. Okay? I'll tell you another way that this can happen. What can happen to mess up somebody's birthday is someone needs a great deal of money for something like a wedding, and because all of your finances and resources go toward that one thing, the next person that's supposed to have a birthday in their life gets ignored a little bit. Alright? So maybe they wanted to get a new water ski. Maybe they wanted to get a new bicycle. Okay, so now you're tapped out of funds, so their birthday got messed up. So make sure you don't do that. Do some planning. Look at say a new notebook paper. Write it down. Okay, you need so and so, and who in your life has the next birthday that you have to help at least buy a bakery cake. At least buy a bakery cake. Call up a restaurant that has lost business and say, hey, do you bake cakes now? And go and buy that cake there, even though it didn't used to be their specialty. Hey, can I buy a $17 cake from your restaurant to help celebrate this birthday? So don't mess up this person's birthday by robbery either, okay? But for the most part, Taurus, you have a grand forecast, mostly because of the Justice card of the protection of Venus upon the innocents that will experience a change, and you will be involved with that, and you will secure in place the possibilities that before were just dreams. All right? You have a little bit of scolding, Taurus, of manners, two ways. One is be really protective of this birthday, especially of a male or a male spirit. Okay, this can be a female who is vocal, okay, and processes the world as a male. Okay, so this is a male spirit. Don't mess up their birthday. Don't rob them. Don't miss their day. Don't forget their day. And also thank this person. Thank this person that helped you 4 days ago or 10 days ago. Because if you thank them, they are encouraged to help you. Guess what? They are encouraged to help you on the 21st. They are encouraged to help you on the 21st or the 27th. You will encourage them to go out of their way again by saying thank you, appreciate the little people. Alright? There's a great deal of change happening, clear until the end of July. The end of July, a great deal of change in the air, especially for all that your tower can oversee, the entire land. This will be led by somebody who is young, between 11 and 25 years old. This is the bravery of a young person. All right, Taurus, I am looking forward with you for this channeling everything for the blood of the family, the good of your family and your coming family tree. Everything is looked down upon or witnessed by your grandparents. This is something that's very, very important, Taurus. What an outstanding forecast you have, Taurus. Thank you for visiting me. In a minute, I will do a romantic forecast for you, Taurus. Thank you. 2020. My cards wanted to do this awesome, very geometric design. So perhaps you have a lot of planning to do with regards of your romantic future. Your romantic future would be that of who you live with, or who you want to live with, or if you have not spoken to that person yet, this reading should give you an idea of what you will be coming up against, what might be in their mind. Okay, so I am going to begin. So far, all three Taurus are reversed. This is right off the bat not very great. Let's see the strength of your intended. Your intended has lovers on their mind. Oh, so you might have someone around you who has more romantic feelings than you are feeling right now. Ooh, that's interesting. That's a little twist on it, isn't it? Okay, Taurus, so the first item that we are going to talk about, the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords reversed was in the reading I just did. This is part of your past. It was down here. So in your current memory is a beat 'em up time or clash of the titans of the minds. It's a large fight is in your mind that may be keeping you from seeing the romantic intentions of someone nearby who wants to be more romantic than you think. All right, so they have commitment and the bond in their mind, but you have some sort of a beat 'em up kind of fight, conflict in your mind. So any ideas of romance toward this person is sort of being clouded right now in your intellect. Okay, in your heart is the Magician reversed. That means your will is not your own. Oh dear. If your will is not your own in your heart, that means that you have been paying attention to the echoes of conflict. Paying attention to the echoes of conflict has taken your dream time, and in your enjoyment time is away from you right now. Okay? That's not healthy. That is not healthy. That means that the echoing of what the other person said is still ringing in you. Perhaps your will is not your own because somebody took away your livelihood. Okay, so that is has just possessed you. That negativity has possessed you, Taurus. So what it's saying, because this is a love forecast, is your heart is not opening. It's not reaching out for your intended romantic partner. Okay, so wake up, Taurus, because everyone needs love and everyone needs to reach out toward love. From your waist down, Two of Wands reversed is all about the word no. N-O, no. Okay, zero romance going on. For approximately 10 days, Taurus, you might be falling by the wayside, falling down, so that you are not yourself. Okay, today's the 17th, so this is until the 27th. Give yourself the 10 days to be down, but snap out of it after that. Mark it on your calendar. June the 27th, I'm going to change on the June 27th because there's someone around you that is paying attention to the partnership and paying attention to what love should be. In their hearts is Three of Wands reversed. Uh-oh. Sounds like you may have snapped at them. Did you snap at your intended romantic partner? Do they have any idea that you even like them? If you have snapped at them, did you throw an insult that has now moved into your heart? If your heart is down right now. You might have rotated around like a sprinkler and snapped at somebody who you intended only good feelings toward, and you forgot to be gentle to that person, Taurus. So this reminds you that their heart can be caged down, downtrodden. If you say a bad word toward them, it might be echoing in their heart, even though they intellectually rose above it. All right? The Three of Coins is a word that means away, at a distance. Okay, so from the waist down, your physical forecast for your lover is not romantic. Okay, so this is a forecast only for 10 days. So until June the 27th, at least for now, okay, the romantic physical feelings are away right now. It might be because of this stone you threw. You threw a stone, a verbal stone, okay? And this made their heart not flutter anymore, all right? Their heart is now cold. Their heart is cold. You have to warm it back up again in order to have romance. What do the guides believe in this partnership? Okay, we got twins. We got, okay. You are at the risk of losing that partnership. This is the word that means X. The sun reversed. Here's the sun up. Here's the sun reversed. You are running the risk of creating an X between you with your no romance and that other person who has turned cold because you verbally threw a stone at them. You hurt their feelings, okay? 10 of Wands up in the heart. 10 of Wands up is all about paper, presentation, okay? A piece of paper or an email or text may smooth things over, all right? So that is your chance, your shot for heart-to-heart communications is the written word. Also, the 10 of Wands right in the middle of all these 9 position is, watch this, did you see that? Okay, so the card means, did you see that? Okay, so that's what this card can mean. So that's what you're up against. The guides perceive your downtime and you're insulting your love interest with that kind of smackaroo. Did you see that? Okay, so whatever that alarm means in your life, that's what the guides need you to pay attention to. All right, so the guides also believe that the romantic possibilities between you and this romantic partner right now is impossible because it is in the middle of a storm of rage. Something has happened to make you have rage, and your partner is feeling and witnessing that rage. Okay, your partner is witnessing that rage, but your partner seems to be the stronghold and holding on to this possibility. So, mark it on your calendar, June the 27th. Something will change on June the 27th. So hopefully these storms are always short-lived. These storms are like hurricanes. These storms are hurricane, and right now they have everything down and impossible right now. So June the 27th, possibilities should increase. Try to clear things up with the written word. Okay, you are running the risk of creating an X or an X possibility. Thank you, Taurus. Thank you for visiting Christine. Today is June 17, 2020. I hope you have a good rest of your month.